but we're a community. We're all about building a community through golf. So you see, I got a shirt on, Golf for Everybody. This is a collab that we did with Detroit versus Everybody, and that's truly what we believe, that golf is for everybody. And so we're trying to bring all different walks of life together to use the game of golf to expand, whether that be your networking opportunities, or you just need friends, or you just enjoy the game of golf and you want to be around some people, but using golf as a tool to build that community.
I told my mother, who was a social worker with the state of Michigan, hey, Mom, my senior year in high school going to college, Mom, we should start a golf program. And my mother had went door to door in the Jeffries projects and got 17 young people, and she told them that she was going to teach them golf and feed them. And today, 25 years later, we've put just under 4,000 young people to 165 colleges across the country. We use golf as the vehicle to deliver character development, life skills, any and everything that young people today need to be successful. We do our best with our committed volunteers and mentors and staff to give them what they necessarily need.
If you're looking for a space that feels like yours but comes with way more perks, then Bamboo's dedicated desk is exactly what you need. Now, when you sign up for a dedicated desk, what you'll get is an ergonomic chair, so your back won't be hurting while you're getting your work done. You'll also get free coffee and tea daily in order to fuel your grind. And don't forget, you get mail services and printing services right at your fingertips. And also, you get your own personal storage with the lockbox for your security and peace of mind. And it doesn't stop there. Just by being a member of any of the Bamboo locations, you get access to discounts from local businesses. So if you're ready to join the Bamboo community and find a space that's yours, what I need you to do right now is to go ahead and email Malika at bamboocowork.com or give them a call at 313-766-0134 and tell them that the Black Fridays podcast sent you. And right now, while the desks are available, if you sign up for a 6-month commitment, you'll get 1 month free. Or if you sign up for a 12-month commitment, you'll get 2 whole months free. I look forward to seeing you at the Bamboo locations. With that being said, let's get into the episode. What up, though, Black Fridays family? Welcome back to another installment of the Black Fridays podcast. Before we get into today's episode, I need you to hit that like button, subscribe, share, send a video to a family friend, a loved one, so we can keep this thing going. Now that I got that out the way, I got some people who are taking the game of golf and using it to transform some lives. I got Mr. Jason Malone in here of College Careers and Beyond, also known as the Midnight Golf Program, and also Mr. Trey Zachary of Trill Golf. How y'all fellas doing today?
Doing well. How about yourself?
Doing great. Doing amazing.
It's good to see you, as I just mentioned, man. I'm so proud of where you are and what you're doing, man. I've known you since you were 17, and to watch the maturity and how you've maturated to be where you are in life, man. I'm so proud, and I genuinely mean that. You know that. We talk
appreciate
about that all the time.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, it's crazy to think like you've known me since I was that young.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, not too many people have, but you had the pleasure or the unfortunate opportunity to know me that long.
Come on, man. If I'm calling you family, then that means something.
Right.
You the family that I love, not the other.
I just also want to point out that if he's known you for 17 years and he was in like a mentor capacity, that means he's old as hell too. So.
Why you had to go?
That? I just want to loosen the mood before we get started, man.
Saying the quiet part out loud. Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure I'm the same age, just so you know. So.
All right, so before we go any further, I just want to be able to help set the foundation of exactly, could you all talk to me about what is Trill Golf? What is College Careers Beyond, formerly known as Midnight Golf, and are they not the same thing? What are they? Can you help us and the people listening understand what exactly are the two organizations?
No doubt. You want to go? You want me to go?
Yeah, I mean, I could tell you about Trill Golf. I mean, in a nutshell, we're a community of golfers. We're not about necessarily being great at golf or necessarily, like, there's so many different aspects to it, but we're a community. We're all about building a community through golf. So you see, I got a shirt on, Golf for Everybody. This is a collab that we did with Detroit versus everybody, and that's truly what we believe, that golf is for everybody. And so we're trying to bring all different walks of life together to use the game of golf to expand, whether that be your networking opportunities, or you just need friends, or you just enjoy the game of golf and you want to be around some people, but using golf as a tool to build that community.
Super dope. And so College Career Beyond is affectionately known as the Midnight Golf Program. 25 years ago, I had the idea of showing young people that look like me from the neighborhood that I grew up in, and neighborhoods like mine, that anything is possible, and I wanted to do that through the game of golf. And so I told my mother, who was a social worker with the state of Michigan, hey, Mom, my senior year in high school going to college, Mom, we should start a golf program, because look, with golf, combination of going to high school, UD Jesuit, what up, Cubs? And, it was a combination of those two things that triggered me to say, Mom, we should do this. I go away to school, I come home for winter break in December, and my mother had went door to door to Jeffries projects and got 17 young people, and she told them that she was going to teach them golf and feed them. And today, 25 years later, we've put just under 4,000 young people to 165 colleges across the country. Mr. Turner, you being one of them.
I was going to say, including me, yeah.
Absolutely. And so very proud of the work that we do. We use golf as the vehicle to deliver character development, life skills, any and everything that young people today need to be successful. We do our best with our committed volunteers and mentors and staff to give them what they necessarily need.
For sure. And now you all are teaming up in order to do something special in the city, and you have an event coming up. So tell me how the partnership come about, and then what exactly are y'all going to be doing this month?
Yeah, so these been my guys. Trill's been, we go back, man. Like, these guys have always been cool. We run in the same circles.
We golf together.
Yeah. Like, we play golf together. And so because of Tiger Woods and what Tiger's been able to do, I would say, golf has become more common today to most people. And, when you meet folks with like minds that are with the same mission and have the same ideals and goals, that enjoy the same game that you passionately love, why wouldn't we work together? We all got to, we enjoy playing golf together. We love hanging out together. So it was a no-brainer,
Yeah, so, I mean, like he said, we golf together. So Trill Golf, we do a lot of different events. So we have meetups across the country where we'll literally go to a city and say, hey, we're in your city, come out, play some golf with us. And we'll usually do, like, parties with a purpose or something like that beforehand. And believe it or not, the events that we do outside of the golf are really popular because it's where people feel a little more comfortable. If you think about it, when you ask somebody that doesn't have any golf experience to go play 18 holes or 9 holes for that matter, they feel a little intimidated. So we've done these events to kind of lax that and give them a space where they can feel, comfortable to relax. And, you have DJs, music, vibes like that, and then mix the golf in and kind of introduce them to the game. So we were looking at doing an event, and, we try and make, again, when we talk about party with a purpose or something like that, we try and have it benefit something. And this is our first big one that we're doing in Detroit, and there's no better combination of people to work with than Midnight Golf or College Career Beyond. So that's kind of how it was. Like, I called him up, and it was almost like, hey, no brainer. Like, this is what we're doing. And then, getting both of our teams on board to make it happen. So
yeah, support the cause. I mean, at the end of the day, it's going to be a vibe. It's definitely going to be a good vibe. And just something cool, something different. We'll get a chance to show off our new home. We just finished a 2.5-year renovation, as you both know, of the old Public Broadcasting Services headquarters. It is our new headquarters, and it was a 2.5-year redevelopment of the building. So we now have everything that we provide all under one roof: our administration, the programming aspect of it, and the golf. Like, we have an entire basement dedicated. Through the help of the PGA of America, the entire basement is geared towards golf, over 20,000 square feet of golf area in our basement. So we plan on activating that, turning it up, and having a good time.
Yeah, let me add to that, because he's giving you the the calm down version. This place is sweet. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Like I got to walk it,
Yep.
and I'm just sitting there like salivating because we've never even thrown an event. I mean, we've thrown them at country clubs and things like that.
Country club don't look like that.
It don't look like that.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have the facility is dope. I can't wait for everybody to see it. So it's cool that they get to show it off. It's even cooler that we get to use it. So it's awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good vibe. We're kicking off too that same evening. We're trying to get young people, the younger generation.
YNs.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
Sophisticated wines.
Yeah, okay. Sophisticated ones. The ones that got
You gotta have some sense.
You gotta
some
have
tact,
some sense
some-
and some
We're gonna call it golf etiquette.
some
Yeah.
extra income that you can utilize. Yeah, we plan on kicking off. So as we moved into this new facility, we kicked off a 5-year sustainability campaign where this is our 25th year of changing lives in Detroit. And, in order for us to continue that and continue down the path of changing lives, we need to be around for another 25 years. And so we kicked off a 5-year sustainability campaign that focuses on 3 pillars that we believe will be our way to make sure that the program is around for your children and your children's children, right? To get to that point. No, is that your children? Is that
Your children's children? Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
That's
okay.
fair.
Will they be old enough? Okay, you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Be around a long time.
Yeah, right. So like we want to make sure that what my mom has been able to create, we want to be able to continue that. And so the sustainability consists of we recently received an endowment from the Children's Foundation in conjunction with Bill and Lisa Ford Motor Company, really big. We were one of 11 organizations to receive this endowment, part of the Michigan Central Train Station endowment is what it's called. And so super, super honored to be a part of that. And in the words of Bill Ford, he said, these organizations deserve to be in our community forever. And so that's an honor that the community thinks of us in that way. So we can get support through the endowment. We're looking for support through different naming opportunities that we have in the facility. And then lastly, which y'all both seen and, is really, really dope. And this is where I think this generation, we can kind of encourage them to become supporters and sponsors of organizations like ours. There's a legacy golf ball wall where you have, there's a lot of chances and a lot of opportunities where, we take for granted. And so case in point, the work that we've been doing for years, you'll have grandparents that are raising some of the children, their grandchildren, and, they want to support in a way. And so, we thought about it and we said, for 4 different level of golf balls, like how people give out their names on the bricks, we giving ours on the golf ball. So for 4 different levels, $200, $400, $600, and $800, you can get, be a part of this legacy that we're trying to create. And so it's going to be an annual event to raise $1 million. So that's going to be, this event will be, I know I'm talking a lot, but this event will be the kickoff for what we're trying to pull off. So I want to get the community of sophisticated YNs and that 30 to 50 crowd that that are looking to do something different, have some fun, and do it for a righteous cause.
That's absolutely everything right there.
Very dope. Yeah. And I'm gonna have y'all say it again at the end, but can y'all tell us what date it is, where it's gonna be at, and then if I purchase a ticket and I spend my good money, what should I expect with that ticket?
Sure. So it's at their facility. You can jump in with the address because I don't know it offhand. But
7441 2nd Avenue, Detroit, Michigan 48202 is our new home. You can go on our website and check out, what the event consists of. It's an actually free event.
It's a free event. This is not about what you get for your money. We want your money, but we don't want it for us to profit anything.
Yeah.
This is all about going towards the program.
Oh, y'all didn't say it was free. I thought it was it came with a cost.
No, it's free.
We're
gonna have
but you're accepting gifts and donations.
We're gonna have some chicken wings. We're gonna have we're not gonna have no.
we got some sandwiches.
Yeah.
Some light refreshments.
We've got some great sponsors that came through to provide an awesome time for everybody.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, like, this not only is a free event, like, you're gonna walk out with something, whether it be some Trill Golf gear, some swag bag stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously a good time.
Yeah.
You're gonna have that. and then all we're asking in return is that you make a donation. Okay, we're not requiring it because I don't like to put that on folks, but at the same time, we're strongly encouraging it.
Yeah.
We want
Make
you
them
to
donations.
do the right thing.
Hey,
you
y'all.
know, take care of it.
Hey, y'all.
Talk to that camera right there.
Hey, I need y'all money, man. It's for these babies, baby. Come on now. We need the money, baby. We need the money.
We are going to get to the money for them. That's the goal.
For sure.
That is the goal. Like, that's what Trill Golf is all about, making impact. And if we can make a little impact with this program, that means more than you know. So,
Well, not to mention that it's free. RSVP is about to 10x. So
So it's 21 and up event. However, I think are we all sold out? I think
we're getting close
to
to
sold out.
capacity.
Yeah, we're close to capacity.
We're just get on and sign up.
Yeah,
all right?
I would highly suggest. We don't want the fire marshal to come to shut us down. You know
We're
what I'm
gonna let
saying?
everybody we can in.
Yeah.
But it's a popular event. Over 200 people have already RSVP.
Yeah,
Say no more.
Yeah, so it should be a great event, great crowd, and yeah, man, just looking for something real different for the city to come out to, get to see the facility, see the work that we do. Hopefully, folks can ask. We are renting our space out during the day. So, I'll be able to talk about that. Got a small presentation we're going to do. Shout out to the support of the Detroit Pistons. They're holding us down on this one. Shout out to my girl Asia over at Whirlpool. So Whirlpool, peep this. Whirlpool is raffling off 3 of those $800 KitchenAid.
Yes.
Yeah, it's so yeah. I don't want to. We got some stuff coming.
It's gonna be a function.
It'll be a little function.
We got a lot of stuff coming.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be, like you said, fun, man.
Oh, Slick Money doing the vibes.
Oh, Slick Money.
Yeah.
I'll be there early.
Yeah, Slick Money on the vibes. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a nice little get together, man.
Dope.
Little presentation and see what the night unfolds. See what happens.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna have some fun on Black Fridays, which is my favorite part, Freestyle Fridays. So hey, listen, thank you all so much for listening to this episode and any episode of the Black Fridays podcast. But I got to be honest with y'all, I really think it's something missing, and I hate that y'all didn't notice it. The thing that's missing is your podcast. Why am I not listening to your podcast? You talked about making one with your friends years ago. You know that you need one to better market and promote your business, but yet you still don't have one. This is why I created the Pocket Podcasting course, to teach you how to be able to podcast with the essentials and tools that you have right at your fingertips in order to create. And I created 2 different ways in order for you to do that. You could join my digital do-it-yourself on-demand video recorded Pocket Podcasting course, where I go literally step by step from idea on how you upload your very first podcast episode. And for my people who like to have something a little bit more tangible, I have created a digital ebook that walks you through my podcasting journey, the things I've learned along the way, the tools and equipment that I use in order to create and elevate my show. Now, look, I don't want to keep you too long, but I'm going to make this as simple as possible. Go ahead and head over to www.blackfridayspod.com to learn more about the digital podcast course and also the podcasting ebook, or you can hit the links in the show notes to take you directly to each of those resources. All right, enough of that. Time to get back into the episode.
Okay.
Jason, I know you do a little something with the bars, but Trey, we're going to need 8 bars. Yeah, some poetry, some singing.
Hey, can I pull out ChatGPT real quick and come up with it?
He got to come off top of the dome.
I need a beat or something.
Man, this is
I need
wild.
a beat.
My kids are going to crack up.
Yeah, no, we go.
Let me add in real quick.
We can't play the music because of the, YouTube, but Freestyle Friday is actually just rapid fire questions that we ask all of our guests.
I was ready. I was in my head.
You was gonna figure it out.
Real deal, Trill. What? I'm coming up with.
My name is Peaches in the field. All the DJs want to feel my press.
There you go.
Yeah, man. Come on, man.
We had it. You didn't know we had it.
TTG.
Yeah.
TTG.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna start with favorite golfer. You cannot say Tiger Woods.
Okay. Rory McIlroy.
Okay.
Ooh, I think I'm gonna go Tony Finau. Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Tony a beast too.
He's a beast. I wish he would win a little bit more.
Yeah.
He's always right there,
Yeah.
finishing second a lot.
That just show you how hard this game is.
What I like
man.
about Tony is my man went through like the big break and all that stuff. Like he grinded his way
Yeah.
up. So And he's a family dude. I love that.
That's dope.
No doubt.
I used to be the little bit I paid attention to golf when I was younger. I used to be a John Daly fan.
Okay.
Just because he was a big guy, he didn't care. Like, he just go out there, crush the ball.
John Daly was special, bro.
Yeah.
Super special.
Yeah, and he did it all like drunk, basically.
Yeah.
That's the wild part.
John Daly is an average golfer.
Literally, he was
got
the
a whole
everyday
drink
man.
on the course named after him.
Yeah, he was the everyday man for sure.
Man, he pull some Marlboros out and get to it. Hey, that Mark put some Marlboros out and get to
I'm
it.
telling you, next thing you know, you're gonna bust out some backwoods.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah. What would you say is your best golf game that you had? Do you remember what the score was? What the day was like? What would you say was your best
round?
Yeah, best round.
78. I shot a 78. Rackham. I shot a 78 at Rackham. Yeah, surprising.
So for the people who don't know what we talking about, what does that mean that you shot a 78?
So in the game of golf, par 72. Normally, most courses par 72. And so
Meaning
what it's saying is it takes you 72 shots to
get to each hole.
To get to each hole, you're supposed to have 72 shots. And the shots vary from par 3s, which are short, par 4s, which are mid-level, and the par 5s, which are like really long. And so they add up, and each hole it equals most courses 72. And so the average golfer
over 100.
Yeah, easily over 100. Yeah. So to be able to say, 78, and I was I shot that a number of times. I just never was able to crack it. Mm-hmm. But first was at 78, was at Rackham. But I've been doing this for a while.
Yeah, you're not new to it.
I'm not good anymore. I've been doing it. We had that idea at 9 to play golf, and I hated it because there was nobody in the hood playing golf. She was like, "You gonna play golf?" And I was like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, we gotta play golf." And then I started to get good at it, and I was like, "All right, this is."
Listen, Tiger came around, made it a little cool too.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. So
what about you?
I got 2 scores, and one I have to give you because my best score ever is 9 holes, but it doesn't really count. And so how that story goes, I was actually out with Brink over at Meadowbrook. Okay, he had come out, and so we started kind of late, but it's summertime, so we got daylight. I shot 2 under on the front 9. Nice. I had a 34. And do you know these fools wanted to go in and have a drink and eat instead of play the rest of the 9? I was ready to go. I'm like, I've never been under par.
Yeah, you should have kept going.
I should have, but I didn't. So 34 on that front 9. Best overall actually was, I think, I've been playing a long time, but recently I shot a 77 at Eagle Eye in Lansing. Mm-hmm. That was a really good score for me.
Okay.
41 on the front, 36 on the back, even par. Bogey on the 10, and birdie on the 18. So.
And y'all golf together, so who's the better golfer?
Him when he went before he stopped playing.
Okay.
No,
now I'll get him.
He's a killer now.
Now I'll get him, but that's just because he ain't playing. He's building futures instead of playing.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm having fun building communities by playing. So.
Yeah, got you. Fair enough.
Trey don't want to be on the phone. He FaceTime me on the golf course. What up, dog? What we on? I'm like, come on, man. I can't. I'm sitting there. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Yeah.
What y'all listening to right now as far as music? What's something you got in rotation?
Oh man, Larry June all day. Larry June, 2 Chainz, that Peasy album.
Yeah, you like the player rap, the OG.
Yeah, Payroll for sure. Payroll from my neighborhood. Payroll from the hood. 4-1 all day. Mm-hmm. That but I'm into a lot of house music right now, like worldly music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm super eclectic with my mix. I even have a playlist called Country I Like.
Yeah.
But with that said, I would say I love some EDM, but my favorite rap group of all time stays in the rotation, and that's Little Brother.
Oh yeah.
So them my guys. We went out to Cali. They performed like at the end of August.
Round.
Yeah, man. They Fonte, Big Pooh.
Yeah.
Don't get no better than that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And last but not least, if y'all could pack a bag and go somewhere tomorrow, no questions asked, everything taken care of, where would you go? What trip would you take?
I would just do my bucket list trip, and we're going to tie this right back into golf. If I can go play Augusta, what are we talking about? I'm packing my bags. I always say that's the one thing, if I ever get that invite, I'm not explaining anything to anybody.
Yeah.
I'm off work.
Yeah.
I'm off.
Yeah.
Kids taking care of it. Don't matter. We can go tonight.
Yeah. I would say I want to go to Scotland and play.
Yeah, that's a great.
I want to go where the game was originated.
The motherland.
Yeah, I want to go because like it just for being a black man, since we talking about the Black podcast, Black Friday podcast. For me, coming from where we come from, it's not like, I had a conversation earlier today. We weren't expected to be where we're at.
Facts.
We beat the odds as 3 black men, degrees, making money, successful. We aren't, especially coming from where we come from. That wasn't meant to be. The statistics show that. And so for us to be where we are and have the ability to travel and to understand what exposure and things of that nature and how that plays a role in the development of our minds and our mindset and how we move, to go to a place where the game started, the game that has changed my life, in a way where we're able to change thousands of young people's lives just from this game. Yeah, I want to go to Scotland.
That was poetic, man. I feel like my answer lived. I gave my truth, but at the same time, my goodness, I'm over here about to tear up.
And we're gonna wrap up Freestyle Fridays with that. So I appreciate y'all for.
I am speaking for Fortnite.
Voiceover package coming soon.
Right. Coming very soon.
So speaking of, you all have had this journey with golf, your own separate journeys, and it being able to open doors for you and provide different things for you in life overall. What kind of led you all to wanting to be more involved in golf? And then so I'll give a little bit of explanation to the part of it, because with Jason, because I've known you for so long, I know your journey and your path. And even though Midnight Golf is the family business, that wasn't necessarily your path. Jason had his thing and carved it out, and then it all came full circle for you. And then Trey, I would love to know like what kind of led you to wanting to be able to. You had your community of people that you were playing golf with. Why want to expand that and bring other people into the fold? Given that you could just play golf with your people like people normally do at the course.
Yeah, that's dope. That's a good question.
Yeah, for me, if you know me, I'm all about meeting new people, and golf is a great vehicle for that. As far as the brand itself and how it came about, like I actually came up with Trill Golf. Trill Golf consists of myself and 3 other guys, but the idea to start it was mine, and really what it boiled down to was like I spend so much time golfing. Like I want a vehicle to be able to sell apparel, put my own spin on it and make my own mark on it. And it kind of like, it graduated from there. So Trill is a combination of the words true and real, which to me describes golf. It's like the truest game that allows you to be your real authentic self. So that's where Trill came from.
That's fire.
And it felt like, it's got that hip hop undertone, which felt like me, and then honestly, it sat on the shelf. I created it and I was like, came up with a logo and all that stuff, sat on the shelf. And I was talking to my golf community, which is Gandy, Adam, and PL, and these guys, and they're like, oh, we need to do something with it. And so I'm like, all right, well, let's get together and do something with it. And then it kind of just kept growing. It was like, okay, now we got some hats. Okay, cool. What are we doing? Well, then we started doing these meetups. Okay, how are we impacting people when we go to other cities? And so it just kept growing and growing and growing from there. So that's kind of our story.
Yeah, and shout out to the other black golf coalitions, as I call it.
Absolutely.
My brother Sean and the Golf Bros,
yes.
My family. Shout out to Black Bottom. Shout out to the Chitlin Circuit. All those guys. For me, growing up playing golf, it wasn't like I was the only one playing golf that I knew of, right? And then I meet some kids from Cass and King. I'm like, oh, okay, well, people that look like me, they playing golf. And then as I got older, it got more focused into it. It was like, ain't nobody really like in that lane. But now as an adult, everybody playing golf that I known growing up. So all these different golf crews, I know all of them. We just had Golf Bros just did a 60-man tournament featuring Golf Bros, Black Bottom Golf, and Chillin' Circuit. And 20 golfers, 20 versus 20 versus 20, which was fire. And so for the first time,
It looks sweet.
Yeah.
I was so jealous I wasn't there, man.
to see 60 brothers outside, you know, at Eastern Michigan playing, you know, that was a powerful statement. And
was
so
dope.
the game was, you know, I love that about that. Now everyone has their different groups and organizations and different causes of why they're doing it. And so, you know, I think the whole goal is, you know, as we continue to build, we bring the different organizations together and have one-off events at the facility, potentially to do fundraisers, a real fundraiser for a cause. Like, and Trill happens to be the first group to kick it off, and so, you know, super excited for it. For me, man, you know, I think that I just wanted something different. I've always been myself. I've never tried to be, you know, growing up on Finkel and Whittingham, it wasn't like we in the hood. Like, it's what it is. Y'all know where it's at. And, you know, for me, it was just like the whole hood accepted me and respected me for Jay. Like, I've always been Jay. I ain't never had to be. And then when I went to high school and my friends that wasn't black, you know what I'm saying? That's Jay. Like, Jason is going to always be Jason. And so I ain't never got to try to, I'm not this guy or that guy, or I gotta, hey, how you doing? Hey, it's nice to. No, I'm gonna be me. Like, I'm gonna be me. Right. And I've been blessed through this game to just see a lot. And you know, I think I told the biggest person with the biggest heart, hey, we should do something because look what it's done for me. And that idea of it just has taken what we've created to have a 40,000 square foot building, right? And to be recognized as one of the best youth development programs in the country. My family is very, very, very elated. We're very thankful. There's been a lot of people that helped us get here. And it's up to us to take it to the next level, our generation. And so, you know, just super excited to be in a position now where we can really build and grow and help Denzel's kids when it's time for them to come through the program. I'm going to tell your son, hey, man, your daddy used to do the stanky leg when he was 17. I knew your daddy win.
Look, I'm going to just drop the envelope at your house. Like, I don't know how that got there, but, you know, I hope Junior can get into the program. So
there was an unmarked car.
Yeah. I wanted to ask y'all, being black men playing the game of golf, what does it mean for you to see younger black men coming through Midnight Golf and then possibly through Trill Golf as well? Black people in general playing golf, but really I want to touch on the standpoint of, like, what did it mean for you to play golf with other black men, to see black men get more invested in golf or wanting to learn and starting to take up that mantle, so to speak?
Yeah, for me, it means we're breaking down barriers. I don't think that golf is a game that, you know, we wouldn't play as black people. I think it's just all these obstacles to playing it, you know, specifically equipment and how expensive it is to play, period. I think as we continue to tear those barriers down and make the game more accessible, and not just talking about making it accessible, doing what he's doing right now, I think we'll see these people trickle into the game. And what I like about it is now it's not like when I go to a golf course and I see another black golfer, of course there's the, you know, the kind of the what up, you know, I see you, you see me, but it's not this anomaly anymore. And so that means a lot to me, because when I started playing,
it was an anomaly.
It was an anomaly at all times.
Yeah.
And then you go up to like some golf clubs, like Plum Hollow, Detroit Golf Club. Those clubs used to be clubs that you wouldn't see a lot of people at. And
a lot of us,
excuse me, yeah. And I just remember sitting on the patio. I brought my buddy Greg Jennings in.
Yeah, that's what we met at.
Yeah, so
shout out to Greg, man.
Yeah, shout out to G Money.
Yeah.
So he was, you know, ex-NFL player. He's there. He's been at every country club, and he pulled out his phone and started taking video, because he had never seen. Like, it was like 30 of us just sitting on the patio at a country
chopping
club, chopping it up. Yeah, and that's the kind of stuff that really gets me going. So.
That's what's up.
Yeah, well, give me the question one more time.
I went on the whole tangent.
No, that was good.
No, you good. What does it mean to be a black man in golf and seeing young
folks coming up? Yeah, man, especially on the young brothers and sisters that really do play. You got locally Joe Hooks.
Yeah, Joe.
Joe can go. What's my man from Flint? Willie Mack. Shout out to Willie. I love to see the passion that this generation is taking with the game. But I love to see young people such as yourself know that I got another tool in my bag if I need to pull it out and be able to use it, because I know that because of this program that I happen to go through, I know that it's a lot that can come from this, it's also a lot that I can give and take from this game. And so to see us and to see young folks, this next generation, passionate about trying different things, it excites me. I think that but we got to do more of this amongst each other so that young people can get more access. Like, we got this brand new space. Kids need to, we need to figure that out. That's going to be on my to-do list, right? Why can't other young kids, understand and learn this game, right? Think about what that game has done for me. And, I'm from that mindset of, come on, I got you. I'm pulling you up. And that's something that a lot of the generations that came before us didn't necessarily do. And I've seen it happen. And there's no gatekeeping on this end. I want all the young ones to eat. And so if that means understanding the game and playing it, so be it. Let's eat.
And I'm always of the mindset that exposure leads to expansion. And so for me, that's exactly what Midnight Golf was, because I'll never forget, I don't know if you remember it or not, but on the road trip for success, when we went to North and South Carolina when I was in the program, and they was allowing students to speak, and I got up there and I said speech. I'm like, I'm grateful to be a part of the program and on the trip, because I only had a golf club in the house for protection. Everybody bust out laughing. I was dead ass serious. Yeah, no. We really that's what that golf club was there for, protection. Where it came from, how we got it, I don't know. But wasn't nobody playing golf in my house. So being able to come up with a program like that, and then for it to be, the game of golf is just the base or the foundation or the common space. It's the vehicle, but it's so many other things that I got from that when I got to college, I was miles ahead of people. I knew how to do a resume, or I had a resume. I knew how to network and negotiate, and I knew to have business cards, things like that. It's just so many different things that come from that space. But then also, once I matriculated to being an adult, working my professional career, and it's like, oh, we got a company golf outing. Exactly. It's like, wait, I can pull up because I actually can play. So it's those things. It has so many benefits to it, way beyond just going out there and hitting the ball. Because for the most, y'all play golf. People go out there and that'd be their opportunity to get out the house.
Because it means so much. It can be so much more. You can do it obviously for the networking. You can do it for the growth and the exposure, but it can also be peace. Yeah. You all know I've been dealing with some health issues, and to play golf after 2 years of not playing, the peace of mind that they gave me when I hit the ball for the first time, it just, that calm. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it does provide that, especially as a middle-aged black man. With a family, trying to make stuff happen, our mental health is so important. And so, that game has always been, for me, it's been my personal vehicle where I'm able to get in and just cruise and just block everything else out. That's why a lot of people turn their phones off when they play golf, because you don't want to be bothered. You don't. Right. My phone is going on silent. I want to have a good time. I want to enjoy the people that I'm with. And that for me is I'm super excited about this next generation as they embark upon getting on the game. Yeah.
Speaking of that, let's talk a little bit of business. What I want to know for y'all, what some of the unwritten, not rules, but some of the unwritten lessons or things you can get from the game of golf. So we talked about playing, and then also what it can be. But if you're out there on that golf course and you're trying to make some things happen, you're trying to get some deals done, what are some of those things that people may not necessarily know for the average Joe?
We're talking golf etiquette.
Yeah, let's do golf etiquette.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I know that, like, if you're into golf, you may be into this new phenomenon called aim point, where they stick their fingers up and they close their eyes and they step all up. Yeah, it's a way to read putts. It probably works really good. But bringing up a point, don't step in people's lines. Yeah. So meaning if their golf ball is 10 feet from the hole, walk around their golf ball. Like if you're out with your boss or out with a higher up, that's something you're going to want to keep in mind. That's golf etiquette. Talking while people are swinging. Now, I guess, and it doesn't bother me. Matter of fact, I might be talking to you while I'm swinging, but in most cases, people don't want you talking while they're swinging. Even if the music's on, for some reason,
don't talk to me.
The talking is what throws you off.
It does.
Just keeping that in mind, and then taking care of the course. You know, fixing your divots when your ball hits the green and makes a dent. Fix it. I don't want to get too much into it because it makes it sound like it's super uppity. Like at the end of the day, have fun, be yourself, but respect the game.
Yeah, it's a gentleman's game for a reason, and it's a game that what y'all generation say, if you know, you know.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. Like if you know that, you know what I'm saying. It's one of those things where the anything can come from playing golf, right? I mean, I've had internships come about from playing golf.
Oh yeah.
You know, I've had business deals. I've got some deals done on the golf course, right? You know, I was an entrepreneur for the last 15 years, and so in that, I just didn't wake up. I had to, you know, make some things happen. And by the way, do you play golf? Oh yeah, come on. I'm a member here at this club, and so they come out and they get that type of treatment. Oh, I'm at this guy. Yeah, come on. Like that's showing you that I'm serious about not only myself, but I'm serious about what my affairs and what I'm into. And so, you know, I think that it's one of those things, man. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. And those that want to know, there's opportunities for you to know, but it's a life-changing sport from a number of different facets, I would say.
Oh, no, it's great, you know, to add on to what you're saying. I can tell you from, like, my corporate job and working in an exec level, golfing is the one spot where you get somebody for 4 hours. So you get their undivided attention for 4 hours. So you get to take advantage of that. Also, similar to how I was telling you how Trill came about with the words true and real, you know, talking about being your real, authentic self. You know, there's a saying, like, we always say, like, if you cheat on the golf course, you'll cheat in life, you know, or, like, the things that you do on the golf course tend to reflect your personality. And so, like, keeping those things in mind, too, when you're out on the golf course with people that you're trying to do business with, you know, or using it as a vehicle.
So you mean to tell me, like, when my ball went out of bounds and then, like, I look around and I can't. That's
unless y'all all agree on it.
Allegedly, that just means in life you're really good at hiding your faults. Because I've never seen it.
That's hilarious.
What's that? I seen or heard a saying where it says that you could know a man for 10 years or play a game with him for an hour and then really know his personality. So is that kind of like what
Exactly it.
It's such a I've had some amazing experiences on the golf course, man. I really have. I've played with some professional golfers that played on the PGA Tour. I've been blessed to play with some professional golfers. I've met some of the most amazing people that I can call to this day for anything. If it's just advice, if it's for direction, if it's for an ear to lean on. All that came because I took a risk to step outside my comfort zone. To go against the grain where other people would, you doing, like I would be in my backyard chipping, and they got the rims rolled out in the middle of the street, laying the ball up like, dog, what are you doing? And I'm like, hey man, I got my little net out there, and I'm working on my short game. But like for me, you know, taking that, you know, just taking the road, the road that's less taken, right? Yeah. Everybody. And that's no knock. Like, this boy put the ball in the hole late. I mean, he a killer on the court, right? But like,
allegedly,
he a killer on the court. But like, shout out to, but he can really play. Like, 'cause, you know, like, I would be in my backyard chipping, and they got the rims rolled out in the middle of the street, laying the ball up like, dog, what are you doing? And I'm like, hey man, I got my little net out there, and I'm working on my short game. But like for me, you know, taking that, you know, just taking the road, the road that's less taken, right? Everybody. And that's no knock. Like, this boy put the ball in the hole late. I mean, he a killer on the court, right? But like, most people can't really play. Like it's hard to play at the levels that you've played at, right? So what I'm saying is, I know I'm gonna be that great.
I put my energy elsewhere.
I could hoop. I was good. I could hoop. I could go.
You had to find your lane.
Yeah, man. I was just like, you know what? I'm going. Because I started noticing, again, from school that I went to, I was like, oh, my white boys, they talking about this and that. Oh, and I'm getting older. I'm like.
We're playing the long game.
Okay, I'm going to eventually. Because I want to better what I see and the people that are around me see on a regular basis. And how do I do that, right? And so the game of golf has allowed me to look at it from that vantage point and say, here's how you can make impact. And walk away from that, give it to moms. She, boom, and here we are. And now come back and say, all right, we really, my idea, my concept really did work. So now I got some batteries in my backpack. Let's really just take this thing to the next level. And so hopefully with this event that we got coming and another different events in the future, people can really see the work that we do.
Quick question for both of y'all. Do you get more respect on the golf course if you go out there and you playing with people and you crushing it? Or does that not really matter? Or sometimes do people not want you to show them up? Like, how does that work? He knows something.
No, I would just say there's a mixture. There's a mixture there. So, like, I would say if you're playing against somebody you're trying to impress, right? Like, you're trying to get business from, don't go out there and just beat up on them. Like, don't go out there. If they shooting 100, I'm not saying that you can't play your game, but maybe take a few more risks. Don't play as conservative. Just make them feel comfortable. But really, it's all about the personality. Yeah. I can shoot anywhere from that 77 to 90 something, right? And within that, I play with people that shoot like 110. And my whole thing is like, you can play bad golf, just play bad golf fast. Other than that, I don't really care because it's all about this right here, what we're having right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dialogue is real key, and that camaraderie on the golf course is, you can't beat it. You can't beat it, man.
Be cool. Don't be the angry one either when you know.
Don't be out crashing out.
Yeah, no crash out.
Like, at the end of the day, a bad day of golf is better than a good day of work.
Yeah. No breaking clubs. Don't be breaking your clubs on the course. Yeah, we ain't for that.
So I would love to know what y'all thoughts on this, because I would like to ask you if you feel like the culture of golf is changing or golf is starting to get culture, because I think of a Midnight Golf program who was looking out for the youth development and bringing up that generation of the game. I think about a Trill Golf who was able to bring people from different backgrounds and rooted in, obviously blackness, but being able to bring different people from different backgrounds together to play the game and all learn together, so to speak. And then you think of like Eastside Golf, who is being able to do so from an apparel standpoint and changing the way that we look when we go out there and we play how I would prefer to look versus, what the traditional golf attire is. So from y'all opinion, do you feel like the culture of golf is changing, or that golf is starting to get some culture and a little bit more seasoning, so to speak?
Yeah. I
Sorry.
I was just going to say, I think it's undeniable that there's definitely culture coming to the game. And like you mentioned, Eastside Golf, shout out to
Earl. Yeah.
People used to live here in Detroit. Like when he was coming up with the concept of Eastside Golf, I remember sitting with him.
Yeah.
I remember sitting with him when he showed our group text the golf man with the chain on it. And we're like, oh, that's dope. And he took it and grew it to a level that nobody could have ever imagined. Like, shout out to him. But like that kind of stuff is making it mainstream. Like his deal with Jordan and Nike, like that's already part of black culture.
Yeah.
And so to mix golf into that is starting to make golf part of black culture.
Yeah. And so you see stuff like that. He used to teach at Midnight Golf. Shout out to Earl.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was one of the pros. He used to teach the kids when he was over at DGC. So, what up, Earl? It's one of those things that, yeah, man. Like we black culture. When we move, the whole world follows in our path. It always has been that way, right? And so from hip hop, just look what hip hop has done. Like this is all a layer of hip hop at its core.
Like I said, that's where the name Trill has the hip hop undertone.
You know what I'm saying? Like hip hop at its core. People don't talk about it as much, but and I've been saying this. I personally think that hip hop is the only thing that we have to fight against hatred and negativity and racism in this world. It's the only real thing that people can identify with is music. But for some reason, hip hop music has had a impact on everything from sports to culture to pop culture to it's embedded in what we do and how we live, right? And so because of that and the influence that it's had on our culture, yeah, Tiger Woods just looked like us. Tiger Woods ain't, you know what I'm saying? He got a little struggle, but he didn't grow up rich, but Tiger ain't come from the background that we came from. But saying all that to say, at the end of the day,
I'm laughing because Tiger ain't one of them.
I was gonna say Tiger. He made it clear.
He made it clear. He
made
do
it
not
clear.
side with us.
Yeah.
But we claim him like we claim everybody else.
But what that did,
I was gonna say y'all claim him, but
no, I used to play in tournaments growing up as a kid in Ohio, Midwest District. Tiger was there. Tiger was, a few years older. He played in a few the levels older than I was playing at in the tournament, but he was definitely there playing. That's wild. And the 3 years that I played in it, Tiger won every single year.
Of course.
I'm like, who would name their kid Tiger? That's how I used to say. And you look up and here he is. But that allowed people of color to say, dang, if he look like us, it may not sound like us, but if he look like us, if he can do it, I can do it too.
I might be able to do something too.
I can do it too. And so for me, that's
there's no deniability of what Tiger did for black people in the game of golf.
Yeah.
Whether he wants to claim it or not.
Yeah.
Are there any black golfers right now that we should pay attention to? I don't pay attention to it, unfortunately, but I love playing it. I can't really watch it, but is there any black golfers that we should be paying attention to right now?
Shout out to my guy Harold Varner, man. Yeah. So Harold Varner is a good friend, supporter of the program. He we had a young man, shout out to one of my mentees, Antonio Johnson. He was in the program, graduated from state. He's got his, he's a CPA at Plant Moran now. Mm-hmm. And he had Antonio caddy for him, because Antonio caddy. So when he played on tour in the Pro-Am, when he was on the PGA Tour, he's on the Live Tour now. But when he was on the PGA Tour, he had Antonio caddy for him. He stayed in touch with Antonio. He picked up that new Ford Raptor, the Raptor, I think it is. Got it right off the lot from here and had Antonio drive it down one weekend and took care of him in North Carolina. Harold a real dude. Yeah. He a real dude, man. So that's shout out to Harold. Yeah, he a real dude. Been over to my crib. He a peanut. Okay. Yeah, he's solid.
Nice.
He's solid.
PGA Pro, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
PGA
Well, Live Tour Pro. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's see. I mean, I consider Tony Finau black. Once you got a little bit, you there. He got a little flavor to him. So
your mama call you Cletus. I'm gonna call you Cletus.
That's it right there. That's it. So you got Tony Finau. What's it? Cam. What's Cam's last name? He's half black.
What you call it? I know it's Pop.
Is it Smith?
No.
Cam Young? It's Cameron something.
Cameron Young, I want to say. Not Cam Young. What's Cam's dad's name? Is that when he played on, when he came for the Rocket?
Rocket, yeah, he was here for the Rocket.
Yeah, his dad and I, we chopped it up. They know about midnight golf. Yeah, what's his, Cameron Champ.
That's it.
Okay. Cameron Champ. Cameron's going to come to me. Cam Champ. Yeah, his grandfather taught him how to play. His grandfather was darker than all of us combined. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And he came out super fair. So it's just you it is what it is. Yeah. But he one of us, and he represented too. I'm a brother.
Yeah, I can't think of many others other than that. I'm trying to think. I mean, shout out to the APGA. Mm-hmm. They is it GA?
APJGA.
Yeah,
Junior golf.
Yeah. So that's like a tournament for
African Americans
to compete at a pro level.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's almost like a Corn Ferry type tour. Step right before you go to the PGA Tour.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
What they're doing is super dope, giving all these not just casual African American golfers, because golf is an expensive sport, especially if you want to go pro. Mm-hmm. Giving them opportunities to play at a pro level.
Yeah. John Shipping tournament. Shout out to Summer. And their whole team, what they do with the Shipping tournament, getting, young brothers and sisters that play on the JGA tour, to give them a chance to play in a professional tour, PGA Stop Tour event, by having the Shipping tournament during the Rocket Classic every year. So that's pretty dope. Go ahead.
I was just going to add in that the winner of that Shipping tournament gets to play in the Rocket Mortgage tournament.
Yeah,
got you. Status.
Yeah,
which is super cool. Right?
Yeah,
nice.
So
and they
Joe
get some
Cook's
money
got to
too.
this
Yeah,
year.
Joe got to do it from the crib.
Okay,
right up the street. Yeah, that was real special. We just did a partnership with Live, so hopefully something great, and it already has, but we want to continue to build on that and what they want to do in the community. So there's a lot. People are starting to take the culture of our culture and what we bring to the table. They know that we're starting to understand, how the game is played and how we plan on leveraging our roles in these spaces. And so, my role in the space of dealing with golf is to help young people get to school and help them graduate so they can look and be just like you when they grow up.
No doubt.
You're my spokesperson.
Be better than me.
You're my spokesperson.
I like that. Be better than
You're my spokesperson. See, you did listen, D. You did listen.
I do what I can. You know.
Listen to me.
So what's next for College Careers Beyond, Jason? What's next for Trill Golf? What's next for you, Trey? Tell us what you all have in your crystal ball or what you see on the future, and so we can see it all come back into fruition.
He's got so much stuff, so I'm going to jump in first. We're going to do more events. So next year we hope to do more events, get out and meet more people in the community. We're starting to expand our apparel line, so we're working with manufacturers of the major brands that you see today in golf, but to give it our own little twist and make golf, the stuff that you wear to the course cool too. So yeah, that's what's up next for Trill is those couple things.
Yeah, for us, so we just kicked off our 25th year in programming a couple Mondays ago. Shout out to the class of 2026. How crazy is that? What year was you in Midnight Golf, man?
Hey, man, that's neither here nor there. 2008. And the last time I told a group of students that, I was like, what year was y'all born? They was like, 2008, 2009. No. Yeah, they said 2008, 2009. I was like, Jesus Christ. Yeah. And I just got off the stage because I couldn't do it no more. But, yeah.
Yeah, so we just started. We had close to 2,000 applications. Young people apply. We had a little over 900 interviews, and we accepted our largest class yet of 276 young people for the Monday, Wednesday, and Tuesday, Thursday cohorts of the program. So that's kicking off. It's also our 25th year, so this is a very, very, very special milestone year. We're going to have a really, really, really large and just out-of-bounds party next year that you both will absolutely be at, and just highlighting the people that have helped us get here, the volunteers, the mentors, Mr. Gamlin, my mother, Mr. Curry, all the people that make our organization and has made our organization tick. Just want to celebrate those people. This is a very, very, very special year for us, and so we're going to be rolling out a few events as the year unfolds. We just started this week, actually. It was our first week today. And so, it's going to be a really fantastic year. It's our first full year in the new facility. So just, super excited about that. Really getting ready to ramp up our fundraising efforts to raise money so that we can be here for another thing. Because all this stuff costs money, right? Mm-hmm. Like this isn't anything that, we're doing because of we are kind and we have good hearts, but these things cost. It costs for us to send our young people through this program, and it takes donations. And so, this event that we're doing October the 18th from 6 to 9:30 at 7441 2nd Avenue, home of College Career Beyond. Events like this where we want the community to come together to see the work that we've been doing. But we need support. We're gonna need support, and so this is something that we hope to gain this year and go into our 25th year, man.
No doubt.
Yeah.
So where can the people follow y'all? What's the handles, websites, all that good stuff, so people can stay in touch or tap in with Trill Golf and or Midnight Golf?
Yeah, so
College careers and beyond. I'm sorry, I'm still getting used to it.
No, it's always midnight golf. And so for the world to know, why y'all change y'all name?
Yes, break it down, please.
So for many years, people thought that we were a golf program.
And they thought you played golf at night.
And we thought we played golf at night. And so, no, we don't play golf at night. When my mom started the program, she was a social worker with the state of Michigan, and she ran a program for the state in partnership with Midnight Basketball.
I was say I grew up playing midnight basketball. Not grew up, but in high school when you could finally play, I played midnight basketball. Yeah.
So Midnight Basketball was a after hours program that the goal was to get kids, terrible young people like Trey off the streets.
Facts.
In the late hours.
Thank goodness.
to get young men off the street in the late hours in the evening, because that's when a lot of times young folks was doing a lot of crime and breaking and entering and all that. So she was telling the gentleman Charles Turner about the idea that we had, and he was like, "Oh yeah, that sounds pretty cool. You gonna teach kids?" He's like, "Well, teach them how to play golf and help them get the car. I like that idea." And she's like, "What should I call it?" And he was like, "Call it Midnight Golf." He's like, "And you can use a facility to start teaching the kids in." So that's how the name came. And for years, we obviously the whole city knows of us as Midnight Golf, but we do more than golf. And Denzel, I'll let you say a little bit about it after in a second, but golf is only 10% of what we do, right? We're a college success program, and we saw that, coming through our program, last year's class, for example, we had 32% of the young people were first-year college students. And so you got families that don't know how and what it takes for a young person to be in school, and the necessary tools and the needs and the care packages. All those things play a role into how we make sure that these young people not only get to school, but graduate. And so the wraparound services, as I call it, and so we started to see that more and more as we made an impact. The young people just didn't have the resources to, and so College Career Beyond was our slogan. It was the Midnight Golf program, and our slogan underneath was College Career Beyond. And so what we did was we just flipped it, because we are more than a golf program. The Midnight Golf program is still the high school Michael Jordan after school program in the country. It will always be the Midnight Golf program. That's our access program, is how we have to break it down. And so our persistence side of the work that we do is called our college persistence program, or making graduation possible. And so that's the collegiate side of the work that we do, Denzel. And so, it's just putting some name to all the love and everything that you receive. We're just putting some name into it. I equate it to General Motors. How General Motors is the parent company, Chevy and Cadillac are the subsidiaries, where you got College Career Beyond is the parent, Midnight Golf is the Chevy, and making graduation possible.
It's the Cadillac.
It's the Cadillac.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Definitely the caddy.
Yeah. So did that make sense? Is that kind of good?
Yep, that's perfect sense.
Okay.
So I'm sure some people was wondering, because that was the first thing I asked you when I saw you.
You're the first time I've been able to say it. We've been able to talk about it. I wanted to get that out. You hear my mama night. Make sure you tell them why we had James today.
His mama don't sound like
Depend on the day.
Yeah. That's his mama too. So
right.
Yeah.
Well, fellas, I appreciate y'all coming on the podcast today, sharing your background experiences. Love everything that y'all doing for the city through the game of golf, and for our young people in general, and then also just for folks that look like us, and being able to bring them along the journey as well, and let them enjoy the things that you've been able to experience through golf. I really appreciate it.
No, I appreciate you. I'll just add in a couple things. You can follow us on all socials.
Oh yeah, we ain't even get to you, because my bad. Yes,
it's all good. Follow us on all socials. It's at Trill Golf. That's on Instagram. That's on TikTok. Those are our big following bases. And then you can check our website out at trailgolfbrand.com. And then my last parting words are, hey, we got this collab called Golf for Everybody. And right, so golf is for everybody, but more importantly, everybody donate. We need you to donate. I'm looking into the camera because I need everybody to go out and donate to this. So go to the CCB website and donate. Did I say donate? Yeah,
I think you did.
Donate.
I think you did.
Yeah.
Donate.
We need you out there.
We need you out. And that website is College Career Beyond, all one word, collegecareerbeyond.org. And then you click on events, and then you'll see the event Golf for Everybody once you go to the website. Our social media is Midnight Golf. Hold on, let me make sure I'm right. I'm getting old. Midnight Golf DET_CCB. See, Midnight Golf ain't going nowhere. No, man, thank you, D. I'm always amazed of where you started when we met in life and where you are now. And I think that it's a testament of, one, not only, who you are and what your dreams and aspirations were and are. And I'm just happy to say that I played a little small inkling in your development, man. And I'm beyond proud of who you are as a man now and how you handle your business and the success that you're having with the podcast, bro. And you are, what's the saying they would say? We're our ancestors' wildest dreams. Well, you, Denzel, are my wildest dream. Right? Because to see where you're at, to see where you come from and where you're going, that just tells me that the vision that I had got to you in a way where it was able to affect you. So, love, my brother.
That's love. I appreciate it. You already
thought I was gonna cry, didn't you? You thought I was gonna cry. I ain't even cry.
You had the dramatic pause.
I was about to cry, so ain't no shame in it. I was over here like, dog, not right now. Not right now.
No, it's always love, and I very much appreciate it. And just looking forward to seeing what we can, what's gonna come from this, and looking forward to the event. I know it's gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be a banger. We got some prizes we giving away. It's gonna be a vibe. You get to check out the facility.
And we're printing gear on site.
Is the gear free too, or
no?
Oh, okay.
we but let me make it clear. We're doing gear, like we got new drops coming for this event, and the part of the proceeds. Half of the proceeds, let me be very clear, because when you say part, people be like, you just giving 5%.
Yeah.
No, half of the proceeds of what we sell are going back to the program.
Dope.
So,
what kind of shirts y'all getting done on site? Like y'all printing shirts on site?
We're printing shirts on site.
Oh, wow.
That's fire.
That's next level.
Who y'all?
Yeah, we work. We got, again, we partner with Detroit versus Everybody. And so we'll be on site printing stuff out.
So these some unique Detroit versus Everybody Golf for Everybody.
So these one of a kind.
That's
strictly
crazy.
at this event.
He's one of a kind. Okay.
Yeah, these gonna be okay.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. That's fire.
So come out, guys.
We
Come
doing
on.
that?
When I tell you we got the fire heat for y'all,
Yeah.
come on, man.
Yep.
Well, if you need a model, I'm a black man.
Yeah, we got you.
I'm available.
What's the
I'm
song?
around.
What's the song you gonna play when you come out to?
What when I'm out to the song? Man.
Ooh, what's your walkout song? That's gotta be
The
in your
walkout
rapid
song.
fire part.
I'm gonna do Dej Loaf Try Me. That one stay in the rotation. I'm gonna do that one.
Hey, that will forever stay
or
in
Doughboy.
rotation.
Something Doughboy is cash out.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that era.
You gonna play some Mob Life? You gonna come with the Mob?
I can't do Mob Life. I'll be too turned up. Yeah. All right, y'all. Everybody watching and listening. We're gonna tap in with y'all soon. Peace.
Peace.